B'Shem Hashem na'aseh v'natzliach. This week's Parsha is Pekudai, and it's Rosh Chodesh Adar. We wish everybody a happy and healthy new month. Don't forget, Purim is in 2 weeks. And of course, we're recording for the elevation of the soul, Ilnu Ishmat Avi Mori Ater Doshi, Hareni Kaparat Mishkavo Shlomo Chaim ben David. So we know that this week's Parsha, again for almost the 5th time, the Torah is talking about the building of the Holy Tabernacle. And a fascinating person that was very righteous, he was Moshe Rabbeinu's grandnephew. Betzalel was the contractor, so to speak. And when God commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to build the Holy Tabernacle, he said, first build the outer walls, then build the Holy Ark and the Menorah. But when Moshe told Betzalel to build it, he reversed it. And he said, no, go ahead and first build the Holy Ark, then the outer walls. So Betzalel, the Talmud says, why is Betzalel called his name? Because Betzalel means under the shadow of God. Betzalel questioned his great uncle, which was Moshe, and said, are you sure God commanded you to first build the ark, then the outer walls of the holy temple, the Mishkan? And Moshe Rabbeinu actually was dumbfounded, and he said, actually, you're right. I reversed the order. And that's why Moshe called him Betzalel. He says, you were under the shadow of God. Your soul had telepathy. Somehow you had the wisdom and knowledge and intuition to know that the right order is to first build the outer walls, then the Holy Ark. And the question can be asked, why not start with the Holy Ark? Isn't that where is the Holy of Holies, where the two angelic figures, the cherubim, were looking at each other on the Holy of Holies, on the Holy Ark, the Aron HaKodesh, and that's where God's presence used to emanate. So Rav Wolbe says a beautiful ethical lesson that's so important. He says that Betzalel was teaching us a lesson for the generations, that we have to do things in the right order. The right order makes it or breaks it, our success of getting close to God. It says in Tehillim, Dirshu Hashem ve'ozu bakshu panav tamid. We always have to seek God. There are certain people, they try to seek God, but they don't succeed. You know why? As hard as they try, they fail because they're not doing it in the right order. Betzalel is teaching us, first build the outer walls, then go to the Holy of Holies, the Ark. The outer walls, Rav Wolbe explains, it symbolizes the fact that we have to have common decency and have derech eretz. If we don't have derech eretz, common decency, and then we try to learn Torah, which is obviously the Holy of Holies, we're not going to succeed. And that's why in our personal life, we have to build a temple for God in our heart and mind. But where do we start? Betzalel is teaching us, if you know the most sophisticated Torah thoughts, lofty thoughts, Rabbi Akiva Eger, but you're an angry person, you're not a decent person, you don't have good characteristics, wholesome characteristics, everything is upside down. And actually the Rambam, a lot of people don't know this, brings that it's forbidden for a teacher of Torah to teach Torah to somebody that's not decent, that is a rude and angry and doesn't have basic human skills of decency and doesn't act appropriately. So may God help us to always realize we always want to get close to God and build a personal temple for Him. But before we start studying Torah and carrying out the mitzvot, we have to respect other people, have patience, have common decency. As it says, derech eretz, manners is a prerequisite for Torah. Then once you build the outer walls of common decency and manners and being a normal human being that knows how to interact with people in a polite and desirable way, then obviously when you build in the right way, then you can ultimately build that beautiful temple for God in your heart and soul.